So let's revise whatever we have learned about the pronouns. So pronouns is a word we use in place of nouns. So it helps us to refer the noun and avoid repeating it. So you see there are different kinds of pronouns used. So first one is the personal pronoun. So used for the subject and object both. So I, first person, second person and third person, it is used like that. So I, me in object, I in subject. You, same in subject and object. He, him. She, her. It, we, us, they, them. So this refers to a person, thing or a group. Like I gave her a book, he told you to come, they invited us to lunch. So I is in subjective case, her is in objective case. Okay. So this is both are personal pronouns. So one is in subject, used as a subject, and another one is used as a object. So this I is used as a subject, okay, and this I is object, her is object, sorry. He is again subject, you is object. They subject, us object. So it is read as I gave her a book. So I is the subject who is talking or telling. He told you to come, so he is the subject and you is the object. They invited us to lunch. So they are the subject and us are the us object. Understood? Now let's see the book exercises. So the words which take place of common nouns and proper nouns are personal pronouns. So here you have to underline the pronouns in the following conversations. Like teacher, what do you do when you are free? So you is a pronoun. So here you are, you plus are is there. Okay. I play with my dolls. I simply love them. That's nice. Rishi, what do you do? So like this. So three lines are there. So you, then I, my, I, them. Okay, you. All these are personal pronouns. These I have underlined here. If you find more than any other pronoun which we are going to discuss now in the video, you have to underline those also. Okay, this is number 1. Second question. I chased a dog and the dog chased me. We saw the thief and the thief saw us. Like this you have to continue and fill in the second one in the line are reflexive pronoun. Such pronouns which refer to the action returning to the subject itself, like myself, ourselves, yourself, himself, herself, itself, themselves, are reflexive pronouns. So sometimes those pronouns are also you yourself are responsible for the loss. So when this type of statements is there and this reflexive pronoun lays emphasis, so they are often referred to as emphasizing pronouns. So reflexive pronouns are those pronouns which refers to the action returning to the subject itself, like the criminal shot himself. Whom the criminal shot? So he shot himself. But what happens when this word, reflexive pronoun word, lays emphasis or it is emphasizes the subject, then it is put some emphasis on the subject, then it is called emphasizing pronoun. Myself or your plus selves in plural form, so it will be your selves. Understood? So when the action is done by the subject turns back on the subject, like I hurt myself. So who hurt? So the person who is subject, I hurt myself, nobody else hurt me, I had. So hurt myself, I and myself, my plus self. So this is reflexing, it is putting the action of hurting back on the subject, I itself. So when I is changed into object place, so it turns into my plus self. So self is telling that the subject hurt itself. Okay. So it is called now, myself is now called as reflexive pronoun. It refers back to the subject I only. Like we hurt ourselves, you will hurt yourself, you will hurt yourself, he hurt himself, she hurt herself, the dog hurt itself, they hurt themselves. In each of these cases, the object, she is referring, her is there, so it refers back to she, the subject itself, or to the same person or to the same thing denoted by this subject. So such a denotion is called reflexive pronoun. When the pronoun used here reflects back to the subjective pronoun and denotes that the action done by the subject only, okay, and it is turning back, the object is turning back or reflects upon the subject, then such pronoun is called as the reflexive pronoun. Now see question number 3. Fill in the blanks with the correct pronoun of the alternatives given. So this is for the reflexive pronouns. So last Sunday, Sain and his wife visited the Mehraj with their son. Okay. Tony Mehraj's wife said, please make. Now here two options are given, yourselves and ourselves. So she is asking or telling to Mr. Sain and his wife, yourselves comfortable. Then she busied. So she is there. So with she you will write herself. Okay, her will be in the objective case. So herself, that will be the reflexive pronoun. So you have to choose the pronouns from the bracket, appropriate ones and fill. So like this you will fill question number 3 in book. Other person pronouns which also change like this are he to him in the predicate case, she to her in the predicate case, we to us in the predicate case, they and them to the predicate case, but you remains same in subject and